Hey everyone, Brittany with everythingb.nicole here. I decided to do a live recording. Let's see how this goes. All right, so what we are doing today, we are going to paint a word stacker, a mini block word stacker. It is strawberry theme, of course. So come on in, say hi in the comments, let me know where you're watching from, and let me know what you think about this project. So we have a little bit of everything going on here. I'm not organized today, but that is okay. I just want to test out this live recording. So in my previous video, I showed you guys these dual tip acrylic paint markers. I got these off of Amazon. They were under $20, I believe, on sale for $16.99. So of course I pay tax for them to be shipped to me. But anywho, so they are dual tip. You can use these on pretty much anything. So check out my last video. I do share my opinion as, you know, pertaining to how well these work, or at least how well they worked for me. And I've only tested them on MDF. So I will be doing a full review to show you how they work on different surfaces. Okay, so this wood cutout here, you have the backer here. We're not going to paint that because these three pieces here will be glued on top, and then the bottom is going to sit into these two pieces in which we're going to glue together to form the base. Okay, so don't have to paint this at all. So we're going to start with these three pieces here, and I already have my paint colors picked out, everything that I'm going to use. So the first color that I'm going to use, which will be on this one here, is the bubblegum pink. For this video, I am using Decor as well as Apple Barrel, and I might use Truffle for the base. We'll see, but I don't stick to just one brand of paint. Okay, so let me shake this up real good and go ahead and put it down. Let me grab my paper plate. I like to use paper plates to put my paint on. All right, so for the application of the paint, I am going to use makeup sponges today. I left my brushes downstairs. I gave those a good cleaning this morning, so they need to sit and dry a little bit, and I'll pour those out probably for the project for tomorrow. All right, so we're just gonna go in with one coat for now. All right, and then we're going to do berry. I'm gonna move that down just a little bit. We're going to do berry in the same pink. Okay, so probably should put down I usually use painter's tape, but got a little lazy today, you guys, so we're just gonna wing it. Okay, I'm doing this to inspire you all. I do sell wood cutouts, so if you are interested, if you want to purchase a wood cutout before my website is live, just comment down below that you're interested, and I will reach out to you. And if you want to, you can also comment with your email address, and I can get an invoice emailed to you for your cutout and all of that good stuff. Confirm your shipping address and all of that. But for now, I'm mainly doing this for entertainment purposes. It's something that I love to do. I started crafting back around when COVID hit. Actually 2 weeks, I believe, 2 or 3 weeks before COVID hit, I started crafting, and I have not stopped since. Okay, so now I'm going to go in with the carousel pink on the middle piece here. So we're going to make sure we give that a good even coat, and we will need to do multiple coats on various pieces, but that is okay. All right, sit that aside, and actually let's go ahead and do the S and the O. I'm gonna do that here. Move that up. All right, so we got that. And then now we're gonna go in with the True Red in Deco Art. Let me give that a good shaking up. Righty. And you can apply your paint different ways. I mainly use makeup sponges because I like to reuse them. I don't always like to clean my paintbrushes, so makeup sponges are usually my go-to. And to reuse them after they dry out, I just lay them on the side when I'm done with them, and then I'll cut off the tip, the used tip, and then I'm able to reuse them. So that's a fun fact in regards to my application, or one of the ways in which I apply paint. And if you're a crafter, let me know in the comments how long you've been crafting. What do you craft? I want to know all of that. My business is everythingb.nicole. You can find me on TikTok, Pinterest, YouTube. I'm not as active over on Pinterest because my main focus was TikTok, Facebook, and YouTube. Recently, I've decided to focus solely on YouTube. You will see me post over on Facebook and TikTok, but my main focus is YouTube right now. I am working to build a community where 3 types of people can come together. We have those of you who just like, you just like to watch for entertainment. And then we have those of you who desire to have a hobby on the side, something extra to do. And then we have business owners or aspiring business owners. Those of you who are interested in tapping into your creative side and really, whether you want to become a content creator, you want to become a content creator, maybe you already are, or you need some business advice, a community for accountability, things of that nature, okay? I want to build a community for you, okay? So now I'm gonna go in with my white, and I'm using small brushes for these. And there are so many ways that you can paint this cutout. You can just do solely red, pink. You can put in more yellow. We will have yellow in the middle of the flowers. So there's so many different ways that you can design this, paint this cutout here. Let me know in the comments what you would paint this cutout if you had one. And don't forget, anything that I do on my YouTube page as far as painting, anything of that nature, crafting in general, if you're interested in obtaining the supplies that I use, just reach out. Okay, reach out to me, leave a comment, and I will get that information to you. All right, so now we're gonna go back over here let me add some more paint here. We're gonna do a second layer on our blocks, okay, to get these done. And again, you don't have to do a second layer, but it doesn't hurt to do that. So I'm pretty sure, and let's go ahead and do the words here, or the letters. Move that out the way. And so sorry for the sniffles, you guys. I've been under the weather this week. I wasn't feeling my best, but it feels like I'm on the tail end of whatever this is. So hopefully I feel even better tomorrow. Crafting is really my therapy, you guys. It gets me through a lot of days. So it's not just about, you know, having customers to buy, you know, all that good stuff. I am all about community, finding my people, those who are interested in what I do, and, you know, share like interest, things of that nature. So it's not all about money for me, which is one of the reasons, one of the few reasons why I decided to solely focus on YouTube, to kind of step away from the retail side of my business. So just a little bit about me. So let's go ahead and do this last layer here. All right, and then we have our strawberry. All right, and then we go in with the green is fine. The blue, we can add a little bit more onto it. Okay, and then the white, we need more on the flowers. Then we're gonna let everything dry. And while we do that, we're gonna paint the base. And leave me some comments, you guys. Give me some crafting ideas. Some themes like bumblebee, ladybug, lemons, peaches, things like that. Things that you would like to see. Okay, I will love your feedback. All right, so very simple, right? It's not a complicated project at all, okay? So now we are going to, I'm going to show you a little trick here while we're waiting for all of that to dry. What you want to do is take the base of whatever you're working with, and you're gonna stick it in there. Make sure it's flushed, and you have that little extra. We are going to take our glue. I like to use Stick Fast. We're going to take our glue, and we're going to go ahead and glue. We're going to go ahead and glue the pieces together for the base. I like to do this because it ensures that everything is lined up, okay? Because anyhow you glue the pieces for your base together and it's not lined up, you're not going to be able to stand your base up in it, okay? So I like to go ahead and take care of that, and then I paint the base, okay? All right, so now we are going to use what I call the baby wipe method. We're going to take truffle, and we're going to take a damp baby wipe, or even if it was fresh out the pack, and we're just going to dip our baby wipe in there, get a good amount, and then we're going to apply it. Okay, you can apply as much as you would like or as little. All right, and then you can even give it a wiping down so that it's more of a somewhat of a stain look, not so heavy. And just like that, we have that. All right, so now what I'm going to do is glue everything down, and then I have to go in with my lemon and add that on top of my florals, okay, my flowers. So I'm just gonna move these over here, and I'm going to use my Stick Fast because my other glue just kind of has a mind of its own. It doesn't, my other glue that I like to use, I'll show it to you in just a minute. It's not wanting to come out. Oh my goodness, I'm making a mess today. All right, let me wipe my finger off. Okay, we have that. Then we're going to go in with the top. Make sure that sits flushed. Alrighty. Okay, we have that there. And we're going to work with the berry. And this glue is clear, so when it dries, of course, it's going to be clear. Most of the glues that I use, they all dry clear. So you want to make sure, that whatever glue you're using, especially for smaller projects like this or projects with small intricate pieces, you want to make sure that you have glue that's going to dry clear. Because if not, you're gonna have a mess to clean up, and that's if you catch the mess in time. So, oh no, see, went kind of wonky there for a second, but it's okay. Righty, make sure. Okay, and there's that one. And then we are going to get this one glued. Okay, and just make sure you line it. The black soot, which is probably what I should have tried from the beginning. Okay, black soot, I'm gonna try that. At least for the shading. And we'll see. Okay, this is coming all right. Okay. Just giving it a good blend here. Making sure there's no harsh lines. Okay, so that's what we have for that one. And I don't want to do the whole thing. I will do the edge of the strawberry. Very careful, very carefully, like that. All right. The tip of this paintbrush, I'm going to add some polka dots, white polka dots, down here. First, I'm going to put where that flower will go. Actually, let's glue it. And then alright, and now we can add our polka dots. Okay. Add one there. Alright. And then we're going to add some, oh no, I didn't. I did. I can't really, it's all good. Let me try to clean that. Okay, so I'll just have to go back over that little piece with some red, which is no problem. Easy fix. Okay, now we're going to go in with our blue up here at the top. Okay. And in the middle, I'm going to do something a little different, but before I do that, let me go ahead and add the yellow, the lemon, apple barrel to the middle of my flowers. Okay. So I'm going to sit these aside. Before I do that, see if I have any more. Was that the one I used? Just to clean up where I messed up at. Okay. Alright, so we're going to do a little splatter. So I'm just going to move these up there. We're going to do some splatter on this one to make it a little fun. I want to show you. Now, usually I use a fan brush to do this, but really you can use whatever you find. You just have to get used to doing it. And I kind of need a little bit of water, but yeah, I need some water. And I don't have any up here. I'm gonna try it. Put some more up there. It's not wanting to do it. It works better with the proper brush. A fan brush is basically is usually what I use, that or a toothbrush, but this will do. It's giving me enough to work with. Okay, that's good, although I made a mess. Let's go ahead and glue this up so we can finish it. I'll push that to the side. I'm going to carefully glue because we have some pieces that are still drying. Okay. So I'm going to put this one down first, making sure then we're going to glue the other one. Again, oh, wrong one. Yikes. Which is our berry. And then gluing our last piece, making sure that we do not get glue down here at the bottom. And make sure that's lined up to the edge. How cute is that? That is super cute. Okay, again, being careful because it's not completely dry. You just stick it in your base like that. That is so cute. Okay. Thank you all for watching. Until next time.